black man do y'all know will really kind of pour his heart out and vent to a white man about his love for white women? Riddle me that. Hi my loves, your Raven Lady Girl from Runaway, where we have culture, conversation, and community. And in today's video, I am back with some commentary about Bachelor season 25. Matt Johnson, girl, whatever his name is, the first black bachelor who is clearly suffering from the tragic mulatto trope because he felt the need to, you know, pour his heart out to a white man, okay, because he feels like pressure from both sides of the community / the black community if he chose somebody that wasn't black. Girl, I'm so over it. I was interested in watching The Bachelor for that reason, because it's, oh, this is the first black bachelor. Come and find out he's actually mixed race. He doesn't, to me, physically appear to be mixed race, not unless he tells you. One of those type of mixed race people, to me, seem to always kind of hold their, you know, biracialness up to the forefront, because he doesn't necessarily look like it, so I have to tell everybody. Girl, we're gonna get into this review. We're gonna see how it goes. My interest dwindled throughout this episode. I watched the first episode and I actually recorded a video and it was deleted. I don't know how that happened. It was probably for the best because I went off, and you know, everything happens for a reason. Anyway, let's get into the review. So episode 2 picks up with, you know, Abigail. She got the first impression rose. She's a cute, really petite girl. Chris lets us know that there will be a group date and 2 one-on-one dates. The girls are all giddy and excited. Oh my god, good job, there's a group date. Like, yeah, it is a group date. Bree ends up getting the first date. She's 24 years old. She looks really young. She's a beautiful girl. She's excited. Matt seems to like her. She seems to like Matt. All of the girls on this season are beautiful. It's a couple of weaves around there that's looking a little crazy. It's a couple of little chicks that looks like they went too crazy on the Botox fillers, but you know, for the most part, they have a beautiful bunch, Matt included. The conversation between Bree and Matt went well, but you know, he pretty much just said he wanted to see more. Victoria makes it known that, girl, I'm not happy for them, and y'all sitting around acting like y'all so happy for Bree getting the first date. Y'all being corny, y'all being fake. I said, okay, Victoria, she's the villain. Got it. Jasenia says, well, I can be happy for somebody and, you know, still have my own feelings. Like, girl, Jasenia is like, who asked you? She's beautiful, but who asked you? So Bree and Matt are having their date. They go on ATV or four-wheelers. What's the difference between an ATV and a four-wheeler? Leave a comment down below because I'd like to know. There's probably no difference. Anyway, moving right along. They're doing, you know, he said, do you trust me? She get on the back of his bike. They're doing like donuts in the mud. Lo and behold, they end up falling again. It was probably the white side that fell. Let me stop. Oh my god, I don't want to be like that, y'all, because I love everybody. Trust me, I really do. But he didn't have to go up on that show on national TV and put up a disclaimer about who he's gonna choose. If you like white women, just say that, bruh. Like, come on. So no offense to anybody. Trust me, this is all in good spirit, because if you know me, you know I love everybody, but he was trash for that. I'm sorry. I have to drag it a little bit. Actually, I have to drag it a lot, and I'm not sorry. Moving on. They are a cute money mess, and they're playing, tagging along with one another. Matt is super tall. She's super short. They look good together. And then he pulls up into a, what was it, a fire? It was a wood fire hot tub. I was like, damn, that looked beautiful. He chopped the wood down. He is a nice piece of man to look at. She's a beautiful girl. She was kind of like starstruck, like, oh snap. Which I don't blame the girl, because he's something to look at. Although corny to me, he is something to look at. So they're enjoying each other in the hot tub, and you know, he asks about her story. And she's like, well, my mom was a single mom. She got pregnant at 13. My mom only raised me. My mom didn't date anybody. My mom is pregnant now with a fiance and a new baby. My mom. I'm like, oh my gosh, girl, we get it, your mom. So she's 23. Her mom, he had her at 13. Her mom is now pregnant. I think that's so funny. She low-key ghetto. And you know, she's like, I don't really have a home because now my mom has a new man and a new this and a new that, and I feel so alone. Like, that's a little selfish and self-centered, but okay. And they bond, they kiss. The kiss doesn't seem good. He doesn't seem to be a good kisser. Every time that he's kissing somebody, so This is the woman's lips right here. If y'all can see this right here, this is the woman's lip. And this is Matt's lip. His lips are always like over their lips, like completely over their lips. That's weird. Like lips are supposed to, and then like, girl, this is getting weird. This review is getting weird. Y'all probably can't even see that. Well, she talks about how her dad wasn't there, daddy wasn't there, change my underwear. Like, okay, we all get it. Again, she lived a very, very ghetto life. We got it. They bond over trauma. Victoria is still back at the ranch, and she's still terrorizing the girls, saying what she want to say, doing what she want to do, pushing all the buttons, beep, 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 and just getting the reaction she's making TV. 18 girls are called for the group date. I'm like, wow, that's a lot of girls. At the same time, Bree is still enjoying her time with her man Matt, and he gives her the rose on the date. Boom, fireworks is happening, and it's a really cute, good intro to episode 2. They have a bridal challenge. I don't really like it because it is so pick-Misha for so many different reasons. It's just problematic. They're in the bridal thing. They're supposed to be taking a picture with Matt, and I get it. It's the Bachelor. But I just didn't like it. It was in poor taste. I don't really like the idea of women in bridal gowns, you know, fighting for one man. Was there ever a challenge like that for the Bachelorette? Anyways, the girls do well in the challenge. It was physical. It was cute. Matt enjoyed it. And the girls well, the team who won will have another group date with Matt. And yeah, and within that second group date, Lauren, the black girl, ends up getting a rose from him because she just pretty much connects with him and say, yeah, well, I want a marriage that's based in the Christian church, the Christian faith. And you know, Matt was raised in the church as well, so they connect over that, and he gives her the rose pronto. Jasenia on her private day just said, girl, I was cheated on, and you know, I was so sad and I want to trust again. And Matt was just like, I would never do that to you. I'm like, good one, Matt. Victoria and Matt have their sit down, and they pretty much just talk about her insecurities, which is, you want to be vulnerable with a man if you also want to scare him away, because he doesn't strike me as a guy that's insecure or anything, but maybe he is. Maybe they really did bond over that. Sarah and Matt have their private date. They fly around the property. It was really, really cute, but Sarah is obviously holding back. She had like 2 opportunities to tell him, but she didn't tell him until dinner that her father has ALS, and she quit her job as a newscaster, a news anchor, in order to be his caregiver. And Matt is impressed. He said that she's careless, and I really like that about her. So there's a connection. Now we're back at the home, and you know, him and Abigail are flirting. He's just like, I have a good time with her. He has to sit down with Marilyn. He actually gives her an orchid, which is so thoughtful and so cute, but she has this weird voice. I don't really like or care for her voice. That's okay, because I'm sure some people don't like or care for my voice. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy my voice. Girl, I'm showing off. Okay, 2021, let's go. So the drama starts with Victoria telling Matt, like, Marilyn was bullying me, and now I'm not even in the same room as her, and I just really feel like I'm so stressed, Matt. And Matt's like, really? I need to handle that because I don't like a bully. And he pulls Marilyn to the side again. He talks to her like, I don't really like what's going on. And she didn't really necessarily stick up for herself in the way that she should have, because I don't think it was very clear that Victoria is crazy and she's the manipulative one. But that's from her sis, because you gotta have the gift of gab. You gotta let people know, especially when a chick is coming for you. You gotta you know, do what you gotta do to stay where you gotta stay. Marilyn tried to apologize, but you know, Victoria paid her dust. She didn't want nothing to do with her, because if she allowed the apology to go through, that means she would have had to forgive her and go on. But she didn't want to do that because that was part of her evil plan. Victoria is a trip. And she probably picked off the weakest link, because she was like, Marilyn was like, oh my gosh, I can't deal with that. Like, girl, Marilyn, Victoria, please. So it's the rose ceremony, and the first one to get called is Piper. Beautiful girl. Second one is Kit. She's also really pretty. Then it was Megan. Then it was Rachel, Abigail, Chelsea, and Jasenia. And then Kate, I believe. Victoria still hadn't received the rose, but we saw a forward of next week's episode, and she is still there. But then out of nowhere, Sarah, like, she blacked out, and she's like falling off of the platform, and Bree is the one who's helping her. They have to call the medic. We don't know what's going on, but in the clip of next week's episode, we see that Victoria's still there. We didn't see Marilyn in the trailer, so maybe he really did get rid of Marilyn, which would be stupid for him. Again, it must be the white side who couldn't see past Victoria's little bullshit games. But I'm gonna watch next week's episode. We'll see. I feel like, you know, I'm not really interested in seeing a whole bunch of, you know, white women throw themselves at this man who clearly denounced black women. I don't really see the appeal in that. But we'll just have to see how it plays out. Let me know what you guys think. Are you tuning into Bachelor Nation? I mean, like, I really fell in love with Bachelor when Rachel Lindsey came along, which I think most black people did. But we'll just have to see. I have to see how this show continues to grow on me, and I may or may not do the review because that first episode, y'all, it was probably a blessing. I was so pissed off um, that footage got deleted. But anyways, guys, make sure you hit the thumbs up button, like and comment down below. It lets YouTube know it's for real. As always, I'm sending you much love and much light, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.